Hi, and thanks for joining us. I am here now with State Representative John Macco.
Hi, Kate.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So today we're going to talk a little bit about ABLE. So tell me, what is it?
Yep. ABLE it's an acronym that stands for a Better Life Experience. And it's essentially a college or post-secondary fund, very similar to a traditional 529 program that you might have for an able-bodied child, but for disabled people. So it's a special program, functions very much like a traditional 529 college plan, but for folks with disabilities.
Okay. So who is going to benefit most from this?
You have to be an individual that has a recognized disability, and it has to have been diagnosed prior to age 26. So it's primarily targeted. There's a unique problem when Wisconsin citizens disabled Wisconsin citizens become 18 and become an adult. So the answer to that question is it's really going to be wonderful for folks certainly younger than that, but once they reach adulthood and they no longer fall under some of their parents' issues and they are an individual adult. So for folks above 18 essentially is really where we see these being used the most.
Okay, so give me a scenario in which someone would use the money that's in their account.
Right. The way our laws are currently structured, we almost intentionally keep them in poverty. We only allow them to have a $2,000 at the very most in their own name. And so we have a lot of folks. We know that in the state of Wisconsin, 80%, fully 80% of the disabled people in the state of Wisconsin would like to work, and yet only 18% of them do. So for some of those folks, this is going to provide a tool for them to go ahead and save money into this tax-advantaged account so that they could use it for car repairs or other life expectancies, emergencies and things that they might have. Or some folks might be saving it up to have a special type of wheelchair, or they could be using it just like a college fund so that they could continue their education at a tech school or a college.
Okay, so I know you mentioned a couple of those things, college, auto repairs. Can this money be used for anything? That's
a great question. No. There's a list of quite a few things, so they couldn't use it to go on vacation to Florida, or they can't go to Las Vegas with it. But again, you couldn't do that with a traditional 529 either. So there are some limits, and folks should take a look and see what those are.
Okay, so for someone sitting at home saying, oh, that's me, how do they open up an account?
Right. So we're pretty excited because what Congress helped us out. Just about a month ago, the U.S. Congress eliminated the need for residency, which means that the citizens of the state of Wisconsin don't have to wait for the state of Wisconsin to create our own proprietary program. As soon as any state in the union creates a program, folks will be able to take advantage of that, and we'll still give them the Wisconsin tax break to do it. So we think it's wonderful. We think that our disabled citizens will be able to open these 529. They're not available yet. I suspect that the first one will be available in a couple months. Certainly several more of them will be coming online by the time July rolls around, and I suspect by the middle of the year we'll have 5 or 6 programs that folks will be able to choose from in opening these accounts.
Okay, so citizens can still enroll even if the state hasn't created these programs yet.
Correct, and that was the piece that we looked at today to fix that, to allow, to take advantage of what Congress did about a month ago and allow Wisconsinites to go ahead and take advantage of a program in Virginia or in Florida or in Ohio, wherever they feel they have the best program, and have the choice to do so, and they can do that as a Wisconsin citizen, but we'll still give them the tax break.
All right. Sounds like a great program. Anything else you want to add about it?
No, I think it is. And I think what's really fun is the folks that we work very, very closely with, the people in the disabled community, they're so excited about it because they want to have this sense of causality. They want to have this sense of involvement, that they're contributing and taking care of their own things. One young man that we've been working with is just a wonderful person, but he does have a noticeable disability. But he's still able to drive, and he's still able to hold down a job at McDonald's, but nonetheless, he's working. He's in his own apartment, takes care of all of his own things. For him, he couldn't be more excited. You should see him because he gets the opportunity to save money and put it away in there and take care of things like car repairs and like other things that he needs around the home, or for schooling that he's talking about and some of the other things. So very exciting to see this come around, and it'll be interesting to see how folks are able to use it.
Yeah. I see you keep saying he's still able to do this, so quite a very fitting name for the program.
That's funny. Yeah. Yep. Well, it's quite interesting. We happened to be in Washington, D.C. a year ago when Congress first created the ability for states to have an ABLE account. And I just coincidentally happened to be in there, ran into one of the congressional co-authors, and I immediately knew from the business that I'm in that this has been a need for the folks, for the citizens in the state of Wisconsin, for my clients who have disabled family members. We just didn't have anything to offer them. And immediately when I heard about that over a year ago, I thought, oh my gosh, we have to do it. I started talking with the leadership here. I started talking with Representative Jagler and Representative Peterson, who have a personal need. They both have children with disabilities, and asking them if this made sense. And then we started engaging with people throughout the disabled community and finding out exactly how they would use it. Didn't make sense for us to do it, and so we went ahead and did it. We worked very, very hard with the DOA. The DOA has been just doing yeoman's work on trying to get this put together for us, but it was getting difficult and getting expensive. And then again, Congress came to the rescue about a month ago and said, you know what? We're going to eliminate the residency. You can create your own proprietary program if you want, or you can allow your citizens to use any state program that they want if you'd like. And that was the green light that we needed. And so we talked to leadership, we talked to the governor's office, and they said, yes, that would be fantastic. As long as we can fulfill our promise to these disabled folks, we would love to do that. We don't need to own the program. And we were able to do that, and hopefully that continues through the process and gets voted on in the next week or so.
Great. Well, I look forward to seeing that vote.
Great, Kate.
Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us.